going on? Just preaching. So, just delivered my load. I'm at the Walmart distribution center. Today is Sunday. This load picked up 36 miles away from my house, and it only went 100 miles. Pick up. So now what I do, and sometimes getting out of Florida, I get these two loads, right? So I take this little load right here for $550, and I'm heading my way to Tampa, because I'm in Arcadia, Florida right now. And so I pick up 105 miles away from here, and that load's gonna take me up to North Carolina to my shipper while I have my contracted lane. And that's how I wind up with about $1,200 for the day, getting me up to my load. So that's how that works. That's how I get out of Florida. Sometimes I can get one load that's gonna pay me the $1,250 or $1,100. Sometimes I got to take two. So that's what I'm doing. It don't take me that much time, and we're all good to go. All right. So what's going on? It's preaching. So I'm here in Wilson, North Carolina, delivering my load. This load I had picked up in Tampa on Sunday. Today is Monday. I had picked this load up, and this load is taking me to my dedicated contracted lane that I got that picks up in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's the wood shavings that I'm going to be taking to another horse farm. I'm taking it to a horse ranch in Lexington, Kentucky. It delivers tomorrow, and I already got a load from there that's going to take me to my other shipper. I pick up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm taking that load from Cincinnati, Ohio to Omer, South Carolina, to the other shipper that I got. So today is Monday, delivering this load up here. And it's going to take me to my other load. So when I get there, I'll let y'all know what's going on. It's preaching. So up here at my shipper, getting loaded up. This is my other shipper that I pick up loads from. Taking this to Lexington, Kentucky, to a horse ranch farm out there for this horse bedding. Now it's good to have these contracted lanes. All right, it's good because everything I do works around the contracted lane that I have. I'm picking up in Cincinnati, Ohio from there, which is about 90 miles from my delivery. I'm going to go to Cincinnati, Ohio to pick up. And I got a load that I'm taking to Charlotte, North Carolina for that. For my other shipper load that I'm going to be picking up in Omer, South Carolina. And that's going to be on Wednesday. So I'm just doing this little week because some of y'all was trying to figure out how you do these contracted lanes. Now, sometimes you always don't have to have another contracted lane to get you back to your shipper. Like I said, I go to 4 different shippers. Y'all are only going to see 3 in this week period of time, right? The 3 loads that I do per week, but it could be any other 4 that I do. This is the second one. Y'all saw the first one, and then the next video, y'all gonna see another shipper that I use. And then I have one more shipper that I use as well, but they keep me busy. And sometimes I cherry pick which shipper do I want to get loads from, because each one is different, right? Sorry, I had a phone call come in. each shipper is different and they pay different. Now I know some of y'all would be like, well, I just would do, the one that pay the most all the time. Well, it's still trucking, right? So I have to have a load to take me up to them, and then I have to have a load from there going to another one. So it still take a little bit of skill in thinking about this, because it could be any of the four, and they all pay different. I mean, the scale starts at 2,000, then it gets down to 1950, 1800, down to 1550, and the other one is 1350. Then I have another one that's 1775. So it all depends on where it's delivering to as well. The further away, the more money that you get from it. So depending on where it's going, I have those rates lined up. So at the earlier part of the week, I try to do the ones that pay me more, like the $2,000 one, the $1,800 one, right? Because everything is less than 500 miles. I mean, 589 is the most miles for any of these unloads. So everything is pretty much up under 589, depending. Some of them it's like only 349, some is 400 miles, things like that. But they all pay way over $3 a mile, right? Even the load that I got from Ohio that comes back to Charlotte is paying $3.15 a mile, right? I know that's no money for y'all. I know y'all making $10 a mile for every single mile, and y'all doing 1,000-mile trips, 700-mile, 600-mile trips. I get it. I get it. That's not my situation. I'm just explaining my situation, how I do my contracted lanes that I contracted, I negotiated the rates, and how I work my week. That's it. And I'm home, again, 4 to 5 days out of the week. I'm home. What makes it 4 to 5 days is like, okay, I left my house on Sunday, so Sunday don't count because I was home on Sunday, right? Just like I was home on Saturday. So now, today is Monday, I'm not going to be home. I'm not going to be home on Tuesday, right? Because the load delivers Tuesday in Charlotte. It picks up, but I'll be in Charlotte by Tuesday night. I say it delivers Tuesday. So I deliver Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, I go to South Carolina to pick my load up, and now I'm home Wednesday night. Now I'm going to be home Wednesday night. I'm going to be home Thursday night. I'm going to be home Friday night and Saturday, and maybe on Sunday. I go on vacation next week. My wife's birthday is July 5th, which is Sunday. Then you got the 4th of July, and I'm going to do something with my daughter. I might do a daddy-daughter day on Friday, so that's why I probably won't do a load on Friday. But who'll see? We'll see. One of those. I'm just trying to give y'all just a week on how I do my contracted lanes, depending on where they're going and how they are, and loads that I get to take me up to pick up my load, and how I make it to my next load for my contracted lane that I got. It's a dedicated lane with contracted rates that I contract, and I don't have to worry about wheeling and dealing with brokers like I have to do getting everything up. Now, between that load, the 2 loads I did on Sunday, again, that paid me $15.50 for both loads. So that's why I got paid today after I had factored those loads. My contracted stuff, they go directly into my checking account. I don't factor my contracted stuff. But the ones I get from the brokers, yes, I factor those. And that's the money that I use for my fuel throughout the week. If I want to pick up some goodies, I got money to pick up some goodies, and that's what helps me throughout the course of the week. It's those factor loads. That's how I keep up with my fuel and pay for my fuel throughout the course of the week. All my contracted freight, I get paid out on Fridays on those. So all my money comes to me one time out of the week. And everybody makes sure that they mail everything off, or they directly deposit through a HCH transfer the money to my account by Friday. So that's how I do it. Again, the loads I get take me up to my shippers. Those are the loads I factor to get me throughout the week, and that's how I pay for my fuel throughout the week. My contracted stuff, I get paid one big lump sum on every Friday at the end of the week. That's how normally that works. So the $15.50 I got for the 2 loads on Sunday, and my load I'm picking up tomorrow, that's paying me $16.20 for that. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, my contracted freight loads that I do, they pay me anywhere between $3,800 to $4,500, depending on what loads that I do. And that's why I'm consistently making my 68 to like 75 a week, depending on what loads I pick. And how I pick my loads, that's gonna be for the next video. All right. What's going on social media? Well, this preacher. So I'm here in Lexington, Kentucky.
500 feet. Arrive at 3699 Newtown Pike on the left.
And I'm pulling up to my horse farm for my delivery. Now this one is the biggest one that I go to. Again, see how it says keep off grass down there, 10. And the truck is pretty much the same size as the road. And yes, they have had some trucks that have came in tearing up their grass. Coming in with their engine brake and everything. They didn't show me destruction from other trucks. They didn't show me videos. Dudes with their engine brake on. And I just be like, really, man? Like really? Craziness. Now I'm at the back part of the ranch. It's a horse farm. This is like way in the back. And some of the stables that y'all saw, those are the little small ones. And this is at the very back of the place. And it still go way out there to the right, where I'm showing you. It still go way out there. And I'm just at the back. This is where they keep most of the stuff. Where they keep most of the hay, most of the beddings and stuff. Way back here in the back. It's also way back here in the back. It's where they keep the cheapest horses. The cheapest horse that they have here is about $75,000. It's the cheapest horse that they have. The more expensive ones are way up front in those particular places. But I deliver here That spot right there is gonna be for the stuff that I deliver, which is that stuff where you see the tractor is. That's the bedding, and I'm gonna be delivering right there.